Hello, it's Rob here and welcome to the next of my videos on my mods and upgrades to my Tamiya 2022 collection. Today we're going to be looking at the LunchBox, the Mini LunchBox, the Renault 5 Alpine or Alpine, the Renault 5 Turbo and the Subaru WRX STI Nürburgring Challenge. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is a completely stock CW01 chassis, apart from, as you probably heard, the Dubry-Firkin ball bearings, and I've just noticed I haven't even made a transparent cover for this yet. So there we go, the LunchBox Mini. What a super little crazy thing this is. And yes, you can get ball bearings for this as well, so I've got them in. I also made up my own supposed four-wheel steering or wheelie steering bars, which didn't seem to work that well, but then I purchased this wheelie ball extension for the wheelie bar, and that has seemed to have helped quite a lot. But yes, other than that, it's fairly stock. If you look, I've got a really old Tamiya, can't read what that is, 101BK, which is a really old brushed only ESC, and you have to plug the thing in via a separate power lead to power the receiver. And you probably can't see, but it's got a full-sized servo in it. So there we go. You can fit full-sized electronics to it, but you do need quite a small battery. And this is what I got instead, and don't ask me how much because I can't remember, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper than the Overlander was. And again, this was a gift from Pete Smith, I think. I'm getting terrible, aren't I? Definitely losing the plot here. But yes, so it's an Overlander 2200 milliamp hour 7.4 lithium ion battery. So there we go, and the chassis holds the motor and the diffs as well. So there we go, and also it leans when you turn, if you see that. So that's the Mini LunchBox. The Renault Alpine, which was rather a nice rally car in its day. However, they've put it in this MO6 chassis, and for any of you out there that don't know, on the M chassis side, even numbers denote rear wheel drive, and odd numbers denote front wheel drive. So as you can see, this is a rear wheel drive and virtually stock, apart from, we won't mention them, bearings, and I can't remember if this came with pogo sticks or not, but whatever was on it was awful. So I've got these Yeah Racing I think they're 50mm shocks that came with loads and loads of different springs, different valves inside, etc, and are fantastic. But I can't seem to find any in stock anymore. They were a bit pricey at over £30 British, but well worth it. And then on the back of them, I've got what I've discovered is a Trinity T-Tech motor, and again can't remember where I got that from, but I don't think the company's going, or you can't get these T-Tech brushed motors anymore, or I can't seem to find any anyway. And yeah, other than that, I've not done much because I can't drive this in the gravel. It's probably not too bad on dirt, but we've got nowhere on dirt to drive it, and it's undrivable in the grass track that we had, because the grass is too long, and as you can see, you only get short stubby wheels. So although it's got rally blocks on, it's really more a road car, but I do love it. The body is highly detailed, and oops, you can see I've driven it quite a bit and bashed it up, but you get separate bumpers, separate headlights here, overriders, problem being, I think, oh no, you could put, there does seem to be holes for LEDs, but I'm not sure there's holes all the way through, but there you go. And again at the back we've got separate bumpers, etc, so that's that one. And next we come to the Renault 5 Turbo, which again, when I ordered it, no, they don't seem as good. I don't think they're racing ones. I could be wrong, and I could have put the wrong shocks on, springs should I say, but they seem rather stiff. But yes, again, relatively stock, apart from I've widened the rear of the wheelbase, whatever. Yeah, like I say, my brain's gone. But I've widened it because it looked pathetic when I first got it, with these wheel arches being so sticky outy, and these were basically, I don't know if you'll be able to see, let me put that one on there like so and hold it up. As you can see, just about, originally these wheels were in line with this, and it did look pants. So I got on Tinterweb and found somebody that was that had done it, and basically these lower and upper arms are off some other kit that's slightly wider, and I can't remember what that kit was, but there we go. And I think we've still got a stock silver can in there. So that's the Renault 5 Turbo. And now we come to what I think is a really nice car, especially as I didn't go box art This is supposed to be gold. I mean, it sort of looks goldy, but it's, you know, metallic looking paint. Very nice. Specifically built, the proper one, for trying to get the Nürburgring fastest lap speed. And again, I can't remember if it came with shocks, proper shocks. Normally the TT02 doesn't, but they're definitely oil-filled shocks on that, so I've upgraded that. I think it come with a torque-tuned motor, but I'd have to check that. And then the other thing I've done, if you see here, is I've filled these holes in the bottom of the bathtub chassis, because normally when I've been running them, like my Lancia and thing, in gravel or even on tarmac, because there's lots of stones on tarmac, they get in the body, in the chassis, and end up locking the steering up. So I've done that to try and alleviate that. And again, the metal bits have been added, and that's about it for this one. Thanks for watching, and look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye!